I love this tension because I know so much more than she does. Oh my gosh! Silly, silly little girl. Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Dana, and today we are watching Frieren episode 10. I can't believe we have been watching this show for 10 weeks already. I feel like it is one of the best decisions I've made so far is watching this show. I absolutely love Frieren. Everything about it is so great. The animation is flawless. The visuals are so beautiful. I said earlier on that it's kind of like a modern day Ghibli to me, sort of. I would say the storyline is a little bit deeper. They definitely tackle some more complex topics revolving like age, time, and it's very thought-provoking. It makes me more aware of my own life and and time and how it's passing and all the people that are in it. You know, watching Frieren, I feel like she's really struggling with reflecting on not being around enough or being aware enough of the people that meant so much in her life, not learning enough about them, not, you know, enjoying all of that. But I feel like I've said all of this before. I just really am enjoying this show, and the last episode was so great. I loved watching the battle. I loved watching the characters really shine. I feel like in this town, Graf Granit's town, we've got to see the characters shine outside of Frieren, and I think that's been really beautiful to see, especially seeing Fern. It's really interesting because I feel like she's really turning into like a mini Frieren. In the last episode, we got to see she really mimicked her in that very nonchalant, I already know I'm better than you, so I don't really care kind of fashion of her fighting. And seeing Stark fall and get back up and start fighting again, I think that was a really beautiful scene, seeing him fall, and then that same visual of him fallen in this current battle in the same exact visual with him fighting with Aizen, and Aizen saying like, no matter what, you just need to get back up, just get back up. And I feel like that's like the typical like male hero in an anime. It's just the guy that just gets back up no matter what, no matter how many punches he sustained, he's just always getting back up. So I think it was really nice to see that and to see them both defeat their battles. That was sweet to watch. And I guess this episode will really center around Frieren and Aura. I don't know if Fern and Stark will join in on that because they're done, so they've got to do something now, so I don't know if they will join her there. Also don't know how far the two are happening, because when I was watching the episode, I just assumed they were very close to each other in proximity, but they might also be very far away from each other at the battlefield. So, but I guess the only way to figure that out is to actually start watching this episode. But before we do, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when the next one comes out, so you're already ready once we finish this episode. But without further ado, let's get into it, guys. I am so ready. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, play. I mean, like, the visuals, you can't tell me that doesn't look amazing. Like, imagine how long this must have taken to draw. I don't know if they're digital paintings. I don't know if they're physical paintings for the backgrounds. But it almost looks so real, especially in the scene behind Frieren. It's so funny because Frieren looks so young here. Alrighty, I'm going to skip the intro. Wow, we're starting with the dramatic music and a lot of blood. Okay, so he's not dead yet.
The bleeding won't stop.
I mean, his body is like all gone.
Your plan has failed rather badly.
Yes.
How is his body physically? How is that actually working? Because like, there's such a small scrap holding his head and his top half up.
Decades ago, we were forced to retreat by the party of heroes. But this time, she has no heroes to hide behind.
She has them.
Admit your ally poses a threat to us, but her mana is no match for my ladies. If Frieren attempts to fight on, she'll most certainly lose the fight.
In that case, I have no doubt my mistress will win.
Frieren is quite... Yeah, she's quite clever. Yeah, she knows better.
Aura by tricking her.
Mm-hmm. You knew her 100 years ago. This is very different. Like, look at her.
This girl's mana is weak. Yet I was overwhelmed by the sheer number.
Exactly, and this is her pupil. So imagine The master.
Execute such powerful magic without exhausting her mana.
I'm curious how she's learned how to do that, because she was really struggling with that before.
So Frieren does the same. Too afraid to fight fair. Both you and your teacher are a disgrace to the title of mage.
And you would know how. Because you're a great mage? She's like, I don't need to listen to you any longer. Goodbye.
What horrors await today? This is an elven village.
Imagine how much carnage she has seen to be able to just look at that and be like, oh, okay, what next? You know, like completely unfazed.
A general of the Demon King's army.
He is massive.
He must have led his forces here to destroy this town. Huh?
You should understand exactly how I think. I'm certain you are far more powerful a mage than I.
Far more powerful. That's interesting, because you saw how she had so much more mana surrounding her, and Flamme did not. It takes a strong person to not have so much mana exposed at one given time.
Interesting. Have a name?
She's like, I am intrigued by you.
What happened to the village?
Its people are dead. Not even the women and children were spared.
I couldn't save them. Being their strongest didn't do me any good.
Trying to save them at all was silly. If it were me, one side of those monsters would have sent me for the hill.
She's just like, oh, I would have left.
You have potential. You're going to be my apprentice. Don't forget I saved your life. If I hadn't shown up, you would be sharing a grave with that demon.
So one of you commented that Flamme is actually human. I'm so surprised. I thought she was a mage. Or not a mage, an elf. Oh, I guess she doesn't have the ears, so I guess it makes sense. So ominous.
Fascinating creatures, aren't they? They fully intended to catch us off guard by concealing their mana until just before they struck. But the moment they realized we were mages, they waltzed out into the open with grandeur.
Interesting.
Cunning, and they never play fair. But every last one of them has a ridiculous sense of pride when it comes to magic.
Massacre the elves, now. Those were the Demon King's orders. Your existence matters not to me.
So is she the last elf? Oh, I guess that's why, because remember she was like, I haven't seen another elf in like thousands of years. Or maybe not thousands of years, but like hundreds of years.
How a powerful mage thinks. Much like I'm aware of how these creatures think.
Oh my gosh, she got them in just one strike. She barely even lifted a finger.
And quickly judged me a weakling.
Yeah. Wow.
Yet they were exceptional mages. Their overconfidence cost them their lives.
By controlling the release of your mana, you hid your strength so they didn't see you as a threat.
Controlling the release of her mana so they don't see her strength. Okay.
Deceive and kill my enemies by allowing them to miscalculate my power.
That's smart.
It is a cowardly and unfair way to fight. Makes a mockery of the art.
I don't think so, because if they didn't have so much pride, this wouldn't be the case. They wouldn't lose in this way. So I don't think it's a bad way of fighting. Wow, there's a lot of scrolls back there. It's very I really like the way the scrolls look behind her.
I'd say it's time we begin your training.
There's so much extra texture in the scene. It just looks so nice. I feel like there's always like so much complexity in the backgrounds of this show. It just makes it feel more real and just visually pleasing.
Me too.
They took everything from me.
But I love magic and hold great
So-
respect for it.
Yeah, so that must have been the last of the elves. And she is the last.
That's why we should be the only ones who can make a mockery of it. Protect it through cowardice.
What do you suppose I should do to train?
Try limiting the mana you release to 1/10 of its typical volume.
1/10.
Impressive. You're controlling it well.
Wow, she is a quick learner, huh?
Any elf could do something so simple.
While you do that, we'll spend time on fundamentals. Work to raise the base of your mana.
Stop suppressing my mana whenever I feel like it or whenever you tell me to. It'll get tiring if I do it for too long.
You'll do it for as long as I have. For life.
For life.
And you'll fool demon kind for the rest of your days.
Well, I guess her training has definitely paid off. I think the voice actor has done a really great job because she didn't necessarily age her down, but she sounded just a little bit different. I think she did a great job. And I really love the design of Aura. She just looks so foxy and like, she looks like a doll, but like an evil doll. And I like it.
At the beginning of our skirmish, you made it your priority to release as many immortal soldiers from my control as you could. All that work cost me.
That's what you think.
So much more.
She didn't expend that much of her mana. It was only a 1/10. You don't even know.
Obedience. When two souls are placed opposite each other, whichever has more mana forces the other to submit.
Wow.
I can feel it in the power pouring off her.
Wow, yeah, that's a lot.
Great demon who has lived for over 500.
500 years. But little does she know, FRIEREN is not expending all of her mana yet. So it looks like a little flame, but
Fairly long-lived for her kind. I doubt she's been challenged before.
probably not. So this will be an interesting battle for her.
Flowing from her body.
Yeah.
She has no tricks up her sleeve. These demons don't conceal their mana. They can't afford to. I pity you.
She's like, I pity you. You don't know how strong I really am. That thing's gonna break because FRIEREN's so much stronger.
Demons are quite cunning creatures, are they not? So why haven't they thought to constantly suppress their mana like you do?
I'm sure they would if they could. Demons are individualists by nature, but form the frailest connections needed to stand a chance against humankind. The barest society needs what to function?
Order, I suppose.
Wow, those apples look so real.
Even an organization of monsters.
How long do they spend on all of these backgrounds?
Humans need the same.
It must take forever.
Determined by status and wealth. In our world, those who have both get to rule. Look at that well-dressed fellow leaving the palace. He's clearly important. But humans have no innate way of showing them. So for others to know he's someone of note, he has to put on the trappings of rank.
So demons are different.
Despite their performance of civilization, demons haven't changed a bit since beasthood. Might makes right. Far more straightforward than us humans. You can tell who's strong by looking at them.
Through their mana?
Clearly. Demons know nothing of charity and would never grant dignity to those with little mana. Their world is a cold and cruel one. So, the stronger an individual is, the more desperate they are to show it off.
Interesting.
Unlike us, for them there's no benefit in constantly suppressing their mana. The thought doesn't so much as cross their minds.
That's just their demon kind, yeah.
Just as we are bound by the places we live and the clothing we can afford, demons are bound by mana.
And then we see all the shots of the clothing.
Their species. But for all their unrivaled love for it, the poor fools can't even control their mana.
Interesting, they can't even control it.
Lucky you aren't a demon.
You're very lucky you're not a demon. Yeah, no. Good thing she's an elf. You have lots of time to learn more.
It's been 3 years since you began suppressing your mana. I suppose I was right about you after all.
Wow, so she's already been with her for 3 years. It's been a little while, huh? Oh, she's getting really good at it. Look at that.
Better at that.
How long has it been now? Oh, she is an old lady now.
Now tell me, you still love magic, don't you? That was rather
It's so crazy watching someone age alongside FRIEREN because she stays looking the same.
time. Long ago, you told me you loved the craft with fervor.
It's only been 50 years since.
It's only been 50 years.
A smart girl. All this time, and the only thing I've taught my apprentice to do is fight. Magic fit for revenge.
Is that something you regret?
Not a bit. No one's better suited to hold on to the secrets of my magic than you. You're going to live a long life. Perhaps someday you'll become strong enough to defeat the Demon King.
And she does. That's a good prophecy.
FRIEREN, I do have one request.
What is it?
All I ask is that you plant flowers around my grave.
Plant flowers around my grave. That's what she did for Himmel. And it's just interesting because she's looking out into her future, into the sky, into the Himmel.
Truth, it's actually my favorite one. My parents taught it to me when I was a girl. It's what made me fall in love with magic.
Oh, wow.
And I'd like you to teach it to me.
She never gets to teach it to her, does she? Is she gonna die?
Listen to me, FRIEREN. You must never seek to leave your mark on history.
Why?
There's safety in obscurity. And once you've finally defeated the Demon King, rest assured the whole world shall know your name.
Interesting. So it's interesting seeing all of these flashbacks because we really are getting to understand more of her character and why she does a lot of the things that she does. And why she's so nonchalant about things, because she told her, like, don't bring attention to yourself. That's why she seems so comfortable within her solitude. I mean, really though, how long are they spending on this show? Because look how beautiful and ornate and intricate and just amazing all of the shots are. Wow. Wow, I thought they were saying she built that all by herself, but I guess that's just showing the passing of time and how much a whole civilization has modernized in the span of her lifetime.
I heard a seasoned mage lives somewhere in these woods.
And the start of their party.
Isn't in the sense I've been around, perhaps, but I've done precious little with my years. I'm in no way exceptional.
What do you think, Hunter? I would say she has approximately 1/5 of the mana I do.
Well, 1/5 of the mana. Little does he know.
Now move along. You don't have business with a mediocre mage, do you?
Ah. Yeah, he knows.
And what would make you say that?
Call it a hunch.
Call it a hunch. Oh.
Auselesa.
He knew from the moment he saw her. That was sweet. What is that? Oh, that is her mana. I'm telling you, that scale is gonna break. Because hers is gonna be so much stronger. Are we gonna get to see it, or are they gonna stop the episode right before we
You seem awfully
actually get to see?
yourself. Are you so certain you'll win, Aura?
We'll find out soon enough. FRIEREN the Slayer. It's been 80 years since you made your first meaningful appearance in this world. Fortunately for you, it matters not how many years you've managed to survive. Your mana tells me
It's interesting because there's like two components in her mana.
there is no question you're an exceptional mage, but your mana itself is unimpressive. Wager you've had no more than 100 years training.
Just wait.
Not only that,
Just wait.
80 years and you haven't grown a bit.
Oh, little do you know.
Other skills instead of increasing your mana.
I love this tension because I know so much more than she does.
Just as expected, you are absolutely no match for me.
Oh no, just wait. Just wait. Wow, look how beautiful this shot is. I love all of the armor behind her. It looks
Consider it an honor
so beautiful.
to the Slayer myself.
Oh, little do you know, baby. Little do you know. You ain't even seen a tenth of it.
Necessary to exhaust her mana. I needn't have been so cautious. Though she did defeat a decent amount of my troops. I'll have to replenish them later.
I feel like she's talking directly to me. She's looking right at me.
What's this?
Yeah.
The scales are starting to tip in her direction.
Yes. What'd I tell you?
You're the one who opted to gamble with my soul, Aura. To tell you the truth, I would have been in real trouble if you had tried to overwhelm me with numbers. I'm grateful for your overconfidence when it comes to
I'm grateful for your overconfidence. Yeah. You silly, silly, silly little girl.
You really should have figured it out. I've been suppressing my mana. A grave miscalculation on your part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Valiant last-ditch effort. But there's no chance that could have escaped my notice.
Just wait. Just keep watching.
Instability or variation in your mana output.
Because she has been practicing that for how many years now? Are we gonna...
Humans are capable of observing mana with such accuracy.
Is she gonna say? Are we gonna figure out around how old she is?
Master was right in her methods after all. I've spent the better part of my life in a constant state of suppression.
Yes.
It has become natural.
It has become natural.
You're dimmer than I thought.
No, she's not.
Why would you ever do something so foolish?
Because obviously it fooled you. It's not foolish.
It lets me defeat your kind.
Foolish, yes, but powerful. I can defeat your kind.
I'm a great demon who has lived for over 500 years.
And she's like, baby, I've lived longer than that. I ain't scared of you.
The one standing before you is a great mage who's lived for over 1,000.
She just took over the whole battlefield. What I tell you, it was gonna break. She's like, bow
Just as demons deceive mankind
down.
with their words, you must deceive them with your mana.
And she definitely did that.
Kill yourself.
Oh my gosh. Oh, no mercy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is so brutal. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine having to do that to yourself and like having no control over not doing it? Wow. Y'all, that was whew. That was great. Wow. That was great. That was definitely a much different side to FRIEREN. We haven't seen, obviously we've seen her more nonchalant. I wouldn't say she is the happiest character, but we haven't seen her like this. This is badass FRIEREN. This is kill yourself FRIEREN. Like she said that so smooth, like Aura, and walked away. Didn't even look, like nothing. But I really love to see her completely fill the whole battlefield with her mana. She was like, you thought you were stronger than me? But I do like that they juxtaposed the current time of the episode with the flashbacks, so we could really get a sense and a deeper understanding of, one, the demons and their overconfidence and why Aura is the way she is. Like, she didn't even think like, oh, this could be a risky deal. Like, if I do this and the other person is stronger than me, I'm dead. But she didn't even think twice about it. She's like, oh, I already know I'm the best. No one can reach me. I've lived 500 years. And FRIEREN came and was like, child's play. I know I was saying this throughout the entirety of the episode, but what the heck? Did they spend like a month on each of these episodes? They're just so beautiful. Everything just looks so unreal. Like that one scene where her and Flamme were in the market, those apples, those had to be real apples. Those couldn't have been a drawing of apples. But everything just looks so well thought out. Like, they really spent their time on every single aspect of this show. And I am very curious if they're drawn digitally or if they're like painted, you know, traditionally on paper. And I can't really tell. I want to say it's all digital, but I don't really know. And I just think it adds just an extra dimension to the show. It makes me really appreciate everything that's going on. And I think especially since the show is a little bit more of a slower paced show, you really want to see something that is going to, I don't know, visually stimulate your eyes, because there's not a lot of flash and hurrah and bing bang boom with this show. Obviously this episode had elements of that, but it's more of a show that's going to have you thinking, it's going to have you questioning things, it's going to have you just really enjoying the journey. I feel like I'm on the journey with FRIEREN, and I get to escape to these lands and traverse the forests and go to the markets with her. It all just feels so real to me, and then the music really just places me there. Like, I hear all of the footsteps so crisp. I hear all of the blasts like it's right next to me. And then the music just intensifies the emotions that they're trying to bring about in the episodes. For instance, when someone is defeating another person, like when Frieren was defeating Luganer, at the end it just sounded so hopeful, and it just makes my soul it just sets my soul on fire. Now that sounds really trite and corny, but it just like really does a great job of eliciting an emotion from me, and I just love it. I want to continue watching it. I want to continue on the journey. Yeah, I think they just handle everything so well in this show. That episode was just really cool. I liked seeing a different side of Frieren. We got to see more of a darker side of her, and I very much enjoyed that. And I'm excited to watch the next episode and to see where their journey continues on next. So now, I feel like I've said this for the past like 5 episodes. Now the journey is actually gonna start. Now we can fully start the journey. I feel like there's been all of these little obstacles and roadblocks from starting the actual journey, and now we can actually start it. But maybe this is actually already part of the journey. Now I feel like they can continue going through all of these towns and onto Aureole and all of that. And I wonder if they're gonna continue to encounter more of the Demon King's forces, because Aura was kind of the biggest guy. Like, she was the head honcho that was left over after the Demon King was eradicated. So who's left? Anybody else would just be small fries and not even worth anybody's time. Like, they could just walk past and go zoop zap and keep going. So who's going to be the next obstacle, or what is going to be the next obstacle? I don't know. I feel like the next episode will be more lighthearted though, and we'll get to see, you know, just kind of more of their like fun journey, teaching the other, I don't know, something like that. But I'm super excited to watch it. But even more so, I'm so excited to watch it alongside you guys. And if there is anything that I missed, please continue to write in those comments to me so I can get some more information about the show, because I absolutely love it and I want to be fully immersed in it and understand every single aspect of it. So you guys are the real heroes of this hero's journey, because you guys have been keeping me informed, and not just me, everyone else in the community that reads these comments. So please continue to do that. And while you're there, might as well like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because if you stayed to this point of the video, I think you'll like the next one. And I want you to be here for our Dana Dub's journey. And yeah, and if you don't want to wait until the next episode of Frieren comes out, don't worry, because I do upload a new video every single day of a different show, so we can continue watching until the next episode of this one comes out on my channel. Alrighty guys, I will see you tomorrow. Bye.